like forever.
It did feel like forever. Hey, welcome to Sketchy Live. I am John Jalopy, and with me, the lovely, the talented, the back in business, ity-B.
I was never out of business because
you were out of business.
Even when I had my bad day, I still showed up. You, on the other hand, last week.
Oh, you're going to put that on me.
Too tired. Johnny had a hell of a week.
Okay.
Hell of a weekend last weekend.
Well, there we go,
but
folks.
We made it
Welcome
through.
to Sketchy Live. This is where every episode, my lovely wife, ity-B, throws me under the bus. And doesn't take any responsibility for the actions in which she is a part of. That's fine.
Guys.
Who's on the broadcast and what is going on?
Season 4, episode 13 today.
Episode 13.
April 5th. So, guys, if you're watching on YouTube.
Welcome to the broadcast on YouTube.
Playback.
Hey, don't forget to hit that smash the like and the subscribe. Ding, 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 ding.
Right? So you're watching season 4. This is from April 5th live.
Yeah, April 5th live. But guys, it's not live for you.
Let me tell you who we have joining us.
Hey, tell me who else we have on the broadcast.
First of all, let's just say last week everybody was very supportive.
Yes, they were.
I'm
going to make this a little brighter because I'm not done really getting my sketch where I want it yet, so I'm going to kind of finagle. Go ahead.
Disappointed last week, but very supportive. So we appreciate you guys.
Yes.
And we appreciate you checking in with us tonight, even though we weren't here last week.
Even though ity-B let you down.
I did. Lizzie is joining us from Dade City. Welcome back. We missed you guys last week.
We missed you guys too. We really did. I hope you guys understand that.
I know. It was a weird night.
Yeah, it didn't feel right.
I felt like we were missing something.
I did feel like we were missing something.
Yeah.
Like there was an event going on and we weren't invited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like we should have been there.
Right. Like we should have.
Right.
Like the limo did pull up around the front and we're like, why are we?
And we're like, whose limo is that? That can't be for us. Okay. So Lizzie is joining us. We've got Alex Cooteron tuning in. Welcome, sir.
What's going on, Alex?
Lizzie says, Happy Easter. Yes. Happy Easter to all of you who are celebrating.
Yes. Happy Easter.
We had a wonderful day yesterday. Spent some time with Mama Jalopy and Tim.
Doing much better.
Yep. She's doing great.
We hope she gets on the broadcast tonight.
Right.
I didn't get a chance to call her today after work with all my errands I had to run.
Mm-hmm. Jim Pollen is tuning in. Hello, everyone, from Hobo's Hot Rod Garage in Horseheads, New York. Finally warm up there today,
nice.
60 degrees. We actually had a bit of a cold snap here over the last couple days. It went from like 80 down to 48 overnight or something.
Yeah, and then it was cold
Crazy.
again. Or, then it was hot again.
Yeah, we're warming back.
Figure it out. Florida weather, you know what I mean?
Maddie Bunce is tuning in.
Matavius.
Alex is tuning in from Brooklyn, Michigan. Hello, sir.
I'm going to go some lights up top.
Howard Pierpont, welcome. 76 degrees, clear and sunny in Greeley, Colorado.
Nice.
How the heck is it 76 in Greeley and we had a high of 71 today? How are they warm?
There was no way it was that. It had to be hotter.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, it was hot. You didn't even go outside, so how do you know?
I did go outside. I went out twice.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to go to the doctor. Draco is tuning in from Georgia. Maddie Bunce says, hello, guys. Missed you last week. Paul Marziani is tuning in from Bradenton. Happy you're back, he says. As are we. Timmy Kalutsis. Hey, cool kids. We appreciate you. Oh, Alex said that infectious laugh. I think he's talking about yours.
I think he's talking about yours.
I don't think he is. Russ Randall,
every time you laugh, there's an infection.
Is there? Peggy and Russ Randall, hi from Great Bend, New York.
What's going on, folks?
Welcome. Jake Perry is wishing us a belated Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you as well. Yeah.
The McCoys, Brian and Lisa, happy Monday from the village of Maurice with the real McCoys.
Maurice.
Their property is gorgeous.
They really got to come together.
You know, we've been looking for a place to camp. We might just roll over to their house and we'll be out back in our tent. Our tent. Rich Cos joining us. Hey, you guys. Welcome, sir.
Hey, you guys.
Michael Williams says, glad to see you back, kids. Looking forward to sketches and comedy. Comedy! So now we have to really amp it up and do something funny to make people laugh.
Oh, God, that ain't going to do it right there.
It ain't. Hank said SMH episode 12. I have down last week as episode 12, Hank, from March. Well, it wasn't last week. It was March 22nd's episode as episode 12. I have tonight as episode 13. I've actually been keeping track since the beginning of the year. So maybe I'm off? Let me know.
You're off?
I might be. I don't know. Ed Lucchese is joining us. Hello, sir.
How are we going? As you guys can see, we're doing a 4x4 van tonight. So I did a little pre-sketch before. I'm just adding some more stuff in, and then I'm going to start banging away on this. But I want to get some of the coolness in here. I think, yeah.
Oh, I know what happened.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm looking at... Oh, no.
What?
Yeah, no, that's right. Well, because
what?
I was counting the number of them.
Oh, my goodness.
On here. I don't know how I could be wrong. But it is possible. I'm going to have to check it, but I can't do it now because I'm reading comments. Okay. Alex said, awesome van. Wowzers. So he's digging it.
Did you just say you think you might be wrong?
Well, you know what? I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it, guys, because I have episode 1, Citrion, episode 2, COVID canceled. Oh, is that why? That's why it's 12. Because we didn't have one on January 11th. Because COVID canceled. That was when you had COVID.
Oh.
So I counted it as a week, but it wasn't.
Way to go, coach.
Damn it. Okay, so this is episode... episode 13,
so
revised.
Is that Hank for the win?
To episode 12. It's always Hank for the win.
Why would you even battle?
I don't know. Darn it. I try and keep on top of this stuff. It's just too much, okay? It's too much. Draco said disapportive.
I mean, you really got one job to do.
I like that, Draco. That was good. Disapportive. Tyler Post tuning in. Howdy from Central Kansas. Welcome. Bob McLaren is tuning in from the 51st state, which is so funny. And I don't know if I even acknowledge this. When you did that podcast.
I don't think you ever acknowledge anything.
No. When you did the podcast, those two, the two guys that did the podcast.
The two guys?
I don't remember their names. I'm sorry.
Wow.
It was, it's on the tip of my tongue. What was the name of the show? Johnny did a podcast a couple weeks ago, and the two guys are from...
I gotta say, this is just like, realistically, I mean, my whole career, really.
I'm sorry.
You don't watch any of the episodes I'm in.
It was Bantham.
Nope. Bantham. Bantha. Mm-hmm.
Banter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's milk, actually. Bantha milk.
Bantha milk. Banter.
Banter, yeah.
Yeah. But those two
Star Wars podcast.
Yes, a Star Wars podcast that Johnny did a couple weeks ago, which we posted about.
Why was I on that podcast?
To talk about Star Wars, because you had worn a Star Wars shirt in the Space Junkie episode of Full Custom Garage, and they saw you wearing it, and they're like, not only do we love cars, but he likes Star Wars, we got to get him on the show.
Right.
So Johnny did the podcast a couple weeks ago.
They were going for a twofer.
And you pulled it off. But they are from Southern Jersey, and
yes,
I said, the 51st state, but I said it to you. I didn't say it to them, so I don't know if they know. I don't know if they're part of the 51st State Club.
I love you, and that was a long way to go.
I know.
For that whole thing right
there. I'm sorry. Ed Lucchesi's wishing us a happy Easter. Same to you, sir. Dave Walters joining us from Jersey. He says a Jersey hi and hello.
Hello.
Mike Ferrucci is joining us. Hey, guys. Welcome.
So, we're throwing down a 4x4 van.
Which you did do a pre-sketch, because Marty Blevins is like, you draw fast, Johnny.
Yeah, I had to do there's a lot going on here. So, and as you can see, I was kind of actually in the midst of, I wasn't totally finished with the pre-sketch, because there was a little things I wanted to add, make sure that we're on there. So now
And the reason why you do the pre-sketch
is we'd be here till
save
midnight.
time. Yeah.
I do have to get up early. My time at work now has changed, and I have to be up earlier.
What?
So I didn't want to make the show sooner in the daytime.
But you also didn't want to go later in the evening.
Yes.
Which has been our goal since you started going later in the evening. Is to cut it back so it wasn't as late for everyone.
Yeah.
Not
that anybody was ever complaining, except for you.
People were tapping out to go to bed, babe. Mm-hmm. We had people going to bed. Sleepy time.
Were they putting on their sleepy jams?
Yeah, they were. Mike Ferrucci is joining us, and he says he is from Homosassa, Florida.
Homosassa!
Right in our northern backyard.
Right? Get out of our backyard.
We actually do some day trips up to Homosassa.
Yes, it's a fun place.
Where did we eat this last time? It was that little place. I can't remember the name of it.
You are a wealth of knowledge.
I'm horrible with the names. It was like near the Fisherman's Wharf thing or something, but it wasn't the
Fisherman's Wharf?
Isn't there some kind of wharf up? Some kind of WHA.
Where are you at?
I don't know.
No, where are you?
In Homosassa.
Where's that?
North of here. When we went up, remember we sat outside, we watched the guy.
Remember?
Watched the guy play guitar. He was doing all my songs from the 70s that I liked.
Right.
Where was that?
Right.
I don't remember the name of the place.
I can't remember the bar. It was some bar. It was very fun though.
But the whole area up there is just super cute.
There was a whole thing going on there.
Going on. Yeah. Jake Perry is joining us from Westerville, Ohio. He says,
like we were like,
Thank you, sir.
What's going on here?
Howard Pierpont. I said Pierpont. Pierpont. Denver sets records with 80 and high 70s. That is crazy for this time of year.
Yeah, it is crazy.
Kurt Marafino is joining us. Hey, guys.
Those are, yeah.
Hello, sir.
What's going on?
Gary Staff is joining us. Mama Wood is in the house.
Oh, what's up, Mom?
Wood.
Sorry I didn't get a chance to call you today. I had
He's just batting 1,000 today, Mama.
A bunch of errands that I was placed in charge of.
You were asked to go to the store. That was it.
You were already out.
I was out taking care of my business.
Yeah, you were already out, and I didn't really understand, like, why do you need me to go? You're kind
I
of
had
already
to clock
out.
back in. I had stuff to do.
Like, that was important.
Rich Koss says he loves 4x4 vans. Vans are a huge fave, we've noticed. Anytime you're doing a van, people are digging it. People like
so
vans.
So hopefully this one they'll dig as well.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen you do one quite souped up like this, so.
Souped up.
I say souped
Here she comes with words she doesn't know what they mean because they just come out of her mouth. What's a protein? What's a cholesterol?
Oh my God. You sent me a link.
I did. Did you watch it?
No.
Of course not.
I'm busy. I got stuff to do.
I have jack to do.
Prep. I had prep for the show.
Prep for what? You sat here and you listened to something. What'd you prep? You you grabbed your.
I had to grab my stuff.
Your steno pad.
I had to make 2 trips for the pad, and then I forgot the pen. Had to come back.
You had to grab a steno pad.
I had to wipe off my screens. I had to hook up my mic. I had stuff. Okay.
I think I did the mic hookup.
No, you threw it over here. I had to clip it on. Okay. Doing stuff. Alex Cuderon says outrageous 4x4 is the rage in Michigan right now.
Really cool.
Oh, cool. Tell your friends.
Tell you ride.
Yeah, we're going to have this one up on the website soon, either tonight or tomorrow, whenever we can get it done. Get her done. And we'll get it on there so you can direct people over to the site once it's all through. Timmy Calusa said, glad to hear you are doing better, Mama Jalopy. Yes, thank you to everyone who, again, sent their prayers and best wishes for her. She really did well. Came home quick. Could have been a disaster, but we broke her out of jail there and got her home.
Yeah, you went in for the save.
Her biggest issue with all of it was the quality of the food that they were serving her, because Mr. Tim is a chef and she eats very well at home. So When they were trying to give her dry toast, she was...
So she had to have peasant food.
Yeah,
she was not down.
No spices. Yeah, so that was her. That was the worst of her entire stay there, honestly. Robert Spears joining us. Hey, guys. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Alex said, huge off-road parks here to play in.
Yeah, some days I really miss our
Your dunes.
Yeah, I do.
Is that where you used to go, the dunes with the big trucks? Now, wouldn't stuff get stuck? Because we had dunes in Jersey, but it was all sand. I mean, you have
sand dunes.
And people didn't get stuck?
Sure they did.
Oh. Do you have to have different tires or whatever for that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So would these tires that you're drawing on here be sand dune tires?
These will be.
Oh.
They're not right now.
Look at that, guys. Sand dune tires.
They will be dunerific.
The McCoy said Vanzilla, fantastic.
Yeah, we're trying.
That's the name of tonight's drawing is Fantastic.
We already did Fantastic, by the way.
Well, we're going to do Fantastic 2. Dos. Oh, yes, Robert Spear said Bantha Milk Podcast. Because he's the person from the band.
Yeah.
So, Robert Spear, then,
don't mind her, Robert.
Do you know? I'm so sorry. I was on the
She was in the room, and you actually had her on. You were a guest.
I was on the podcast.
They let you be a guest.
I know. Well, so here's what happened.
Oh, don't try to spin this.
No, I'm not spinning anything.
As you crawled in, hey babe, can you get me on?
No, I
can't get you on.
I did not say that. No, literally minutes before you went live, you were already sitting in there. They were already on the screen with you, and you guys were doing some banter, funnily enough.
Yeah, it was fun.
Before is when I got the call that Mama was in the hospital. I had a lot going on. Okay,
That's true.
So, cut me a break.
Here's the throw me under the bus number 2.
Cut me a break. I was trying to spare Johnny from the pain of knowing Mama was in the hospital.
While you're off gallivanting around with your interviews and stuff, your mom hospital.
And I took care of it.
I had to take care of it. Yeah, I got you now. Okay.
But yes, if you guys go check that out, I do make a little bit of a guest appearance. They actually said, bring her on. I was standing off to the side. I did not push my way in. They wanted me, okay?
You know when like a little kid shows up and the adults are talking and they're like, yeah, go ahead, give them a sip. That's what happened. Don't try to make it into something it's not.
Bantha Milk Podcast, guys, go check it out. I think I'm in the first 3 minutes.
She still isn't calling it right, but that's okay.
That's what he called it. Bantha Milk Podcast is what he has written there. Just rereading what he put. Robert, thank you for having Johnny on.
Yeah, man, it was a
blast.
Great time.
He loved talking about Star Wars with you guys.
Super fun.
Thankful I didn't stick around because I wouldn't have known anything about Star Wars.
Yeah, you have to watch a movie.
I've seen them all. I don't retain. We know this. I can't.
What
I know some of the characters.
How about this? Ooh, so just for giggles, just throw it out there, and then we'll get to some new stuff. What's the plot of Star Wars?
No, I got people.
No, Star Wars.
I'm still telling you who's on.
No.
There were wars going on. There was good and evil. There was dark side and the good side. Was it the good side? It wasn't the light side. It was the dark side. Come to the dark side. What was the opposite side? It would have been the light side, but I don't think they referred to themselves as the light side.
Mm-hmm. No.
But they had lightsabers.
But actually, you know, what's funny is they did call themselves the light side.
Did they?
Yeah, oh yeah.
They did not. You're joking.
No.
I'm going to tell you who else is on because we're going to go down a rabbit hole here. I'm never going to be able to climb out. Lane Kelton is joining us. Hello, sir. Draco said I tap out most weeks. Oh, good to know. Mike Ferrucci, you guys need to go to the freezer. Fun fact for you, Mike. Yeah. We did go to the freezer.
And we
found front row parking, we were surprised. Yeah. Wait, let me tell my story. We get out of the car because we were in the dirt across the street from it. So we cross the street. We go walking in that entrance right there, kind of like up a ramp. and we have no clue what's going on. There's no hostess. There's no tables. People are running around, sitting wherever. It was a free-for-all.
It was a run-amok.
And then we decide, okay, let's walk through since no one is seating us. And then there was outdoor seating, and then there was a line from like the bar all the way out to where the water was.
To Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
It was so long.
And then I'm looking at the menu, and I'm not a huge seafood person. I was hoping to find coconut shrimp, and they did not have it. And I said, you know what? Let's spin this car around, and we're gonna go home.
Mama didn't want none.
We didn't stay. So yeah, had we waited in line for an hour and a half, we probably would have gotten like a shrimp cocktail or whatever they had. I didn't even see a crab cake on the menu. I would have eaten that. So, needless to say, we went.
In any case,
not a fan. But I do hear good things about it. That was the whole reason why we went all the way up there to go to this place.
But we don't know if it's because we just don't understand how it well works.
We didn't know. We have to go with someone seasoned.
Right.
Possibly someone
Seasoned
who already
pros.
has a table. So that way we don't have to wait an hour and a half. That would have been fantastic. But yes, so next time we're up there, we're going to post, hey, headed to the Homosassa. And then you can be like, hey, I'll get us a table. Come meet me at the freezer.
Oh, wow. Just working the angle for
because they obviously know. People go there all the time and rave about it. That's why I was excited to go, and then I was just confused. Brian Fye is joining us. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Mike said that was at the Monkey Bar. Was that the name of it? I don't think that was the name of it.
Which one?
The bar we ended up at. I don't think that was it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Hey, guys, guess what?
What?
Something new is on the horizon.
What is it? Look, I'm acting surprised. I already know.
If you order something...
Like anything?
Anything.
Okay.
Hat, sticker, packing.
Tonight or just in general?
Just in general.
Oh, really?
You're going to receive, until they're gone.
Oh.
The first gens, we'll sign the back, you and I.
Sign the back of what?
The sticker.
How?
Back of that.
They're not going to keep that.
They might. Anyway. There's the new Sketchy Live sticker.
I love it.
Is here.
Are you digging it? I love it.
It's cool.
I love it.
You like because your name's on it.
I'm finally on something.
You
put me under you, though.
Hey.
It should have been ity-B and Johnny Jalopy.
You wanted to be on top? Is that what you're saying?
I did.
Okay.
Sorry, Mama.
Why do you apologize to my mom?
I know. Jeff
Why
Bell
are you turning
is
red?
I'm not. I was coughing. Jeff Bell is tuning in. He says, oh, hello. Must be next Monday. Yes, sir. And then he asked how Mama's doing. She's doing great.
She is on, so...
Say
hello.
Eric Von Fucht says, love it.
Well, thank you.
Jeff Bell said, keep on vanning. Indeed, sir. Lane said, if that van was real, I could definitely live in it by the river. I can tell already.
Right?
Well, you would be elevated. If you were in a flood zone, this would be the van you'd want to be in.
For surezies, right? For surezies.
Jeff Bell said they got stuck in Aquanet dunes in Jersey. That's probably true. Alicia Allen is tuning in. Hello from Indiana.
What's going on?
Welcome. Alex said the sand van. Possibly. Cliff Beavers is tuning in.
Hey, man.
Welcome, sir. Robert Spear said, I don't know about the 51st state. So we have a viewer on here. His name is Bob McLernan, and he is from South Jersey. And he says that South Jersey represents, or they identify as the 50,
look at you going politically correct.
The 51st state. So I guess he does not know about that. I wonder if it's only a certain section of South Jersey. Maybe you're too north of the border of the South Jersey 51st state. It is.
Are you saying 51st date?
State.
Okay.
Jeff Bell said they were doing some banter. Play on words. Robert said Banter Besker and Bantha Milk is the entire name.
It has got
that's you know what? It's a tongue twister.
It is a tongue, but fun.
It really is. It is.
Cool information about Star Wars. A lot of the things that are going on. There lots of information about the new Mandalorian show. They do like a wrap up, all kinds of different stuff. Theory on Star Wars stuff. Really cool.
See, now that's where I could help out.
Yeah.
I have my own theory.
This is true. You do have, whether you know anything about it or not, you would have a theory.
I'm going to make something up.
You would have a theory.
And I'm going to try and make it sound like it makes sense. Mm-hmm. Draco said, in the stars. Indeed. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Jeff Bell said intergalactic civil war. Is that what it was? Well, no. It really, you know what? Here's what I love. It's a typical soap opera. They are all related somehow. Somebody's brother, somebody's father. Luke, I am your father. You know, the whole thing. That is so typical of a soap opera. So it's like basically an outer space soap opera for men is what it was.
No.
Yeah, it kind of was. Cliff said, hi from Kansas City, Missouri. Welcome. Howard said, my favorite California off-road park, and then he put a link. Oh, for off-roading. There were quite a few places in Arizona, too, like mountainous, barren terrain that people would do, like ATVs and stuff like that on.
I would spend all my time at the Oceana Dunes,
like
California.
The big thing here are like the mud bogs.
Yeah.
Like
they
it's
do
all about
that and a
mud.
lot of trail stuff, too.
Yeah.
But mostly a lot of mud stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff Bell said, who shot first, Han or Kirk? Who's Kirk? Han Solo or... Is he talking about Captain Kirk? Because that's
Probably.
a different show,
yeah,
right?
It is.
It is.
It's not a show, though. It's a movie.
Star
But
Trek?
I guess Star Trek was a show first.
It was a Star... I used to watch that.
You didn't watch Star Trek.
Yes, I did.
No,
I
you
was
didn't.
forced, and then I watched Deep Space Nine as well. Yeah. Lane Kelton is laughing. I'm not sure what he was laughing at, but I'm glad he's having a good time.
That's all that matters.
It really is. Lizzie said, love the new sticker, right? Guys, you heard it here. Johnny's giving away a free sticker in every order. So.
Yeah, order something.
Order up. Order up.
If you only had something fun to order, right?
What could there be? Do we have something new?
I think you should just go ahead and announce it.
Hanky D went ahead and hooked us up.
Let's go ahead and announce it. Ready?
Got our new
With
T-shirt.
permission from the man himself.
Permission.
Even though I originally did the artwork, but in collaboration with and subsidiary of, guys, it is here and available for you to order. You have the Johnny 5 t-shirt.
You do.
Guess what you now have available? Boom. Space Junkie 2 t-shirt is available on the website. Space Junkie 2 t-shirt available on the website. So you can own the Johnny 5 t-shirt and you can own the Space Junkie 2 t-shirt.
Crazy. And that's a large design. That's going to be a back design.
It came out
t-shirt.
phenomenal.
It really did.
Oh my God, I'm so happy with how it came out. So stoked about it. And not to mention, just to throw out there, another new version. We had the older Johnny Jalopy Live t-shirt. This is the new Jalopy Live t-shirt. So we've now new redesign. It's got the cool city scene.
Cityscape in the background.
Yep. It's looking really cool. So head over to johnnyjalopy.com. Pick up the new t-shirts.
Actually, there's and Hank did so great on here. He put the new cream color on here, so you can see the difference
in that vintagey cream color.
We have a couple. We have a Space Junkie in cream. We have the new color design, the Air Cooled Rules t-shirt available, and that's in the cream. The Wheels Up design, which is also new, somewhat new. Cream color design on that one. Cream color Johnny Surf.
So just to add some new flavor to it.
Surf Buggy. And then, of course, the Sketchy Live shirt, which you guys have been eating up. So happy to see that's a t-shirt I'm on.
Yeah.
That's a t-shirt I'm on. I'm
you
excited.
You are on that one.
Representing on that one. And then the new Jalopy Life one is the cream color as well. So go check those out. Hank got everything updated for us fantastically.
Thank you, Hank.
Thank you, sir. HankD.com, guys.
That's
go
right.
check him out. The
Master
guy is amazing.
web designer. Go get your web design by Hank.
Web designer and idea man. The guy
Definitely.
is full of ideas. We can't keep up
With all
the ideas. He's got a ton and good ones. Doug Gibson's tuning in. Aloha from the Oregon coast. Welcome, sir. Alex said if it's a GMC Vandora, it could be called a Sandora. Russ said Peggy agrees with the intergalactic soap opera concept. See, I am not the only one. That's what I truly think it was too. I mean, yes, there were other things going on, but I mean, if they could have named somebody Victor Kiriakis, they would have. It just didn't fit with the Star Wars theme. That is not the name that they would use.
Right.
But Victor Kiriakis would probably be the Darth Vader
I have no idea
character.
who you're talking about.
Everybody knows Victor Kiriakis. James Myers from the Myers Group is tuning in. James, how are you tonight? Looks like they had a fun Easter weekend. They went on a little getaway. Saw some indoor swimming going on. I wouldn't imagine it's that warm up where they are right now. I think they're in Illinois. Jeff Bell said, gotta catch the rerun, checking out. Have fun, boys and girls. Thanks for stopping by, Jeff. Russ said, ity-B undoubtedly watched Star Trek The Next Generation. LOL. Now, why would you say that? Do I seem like a Trekkie? Because I'm not. Again, forced to watch it. But I did enjoy some of it. Like, I loved Jean-Luc Picard's character. He was my favorite. He was my favorite. And Robert Spears said, sweet shirt. Guys, we actually... Oh, you're putting Got Mud on it. That's cool. We actually have the new hats that came in as well. We've had quite a few deliveries this month.
Yeah.
We had the hats come in, so we are now fully stocked again on both of the hats that are available. Both. BOLTH.
Yeah, that might be the new catchphrase.
Both.
Both.
So we're contemplating getting some.
I just don't know if anybody would do it.
I'd wear them. They are the. Show them your band.
I'm kind of busy. Oh.
I don't know what you would call it. It's like a. What are people calling them? Wristbands of some sort.
There you go.
So we were thinking about maybe doing a Johnny Jalopy wristband. I don't know if anybody would want them. I would wear it. I would send it to my family members. They would wear one. But I still have the one on from last summer. We went to the Caribbean Hotel. I still have on mine from that.
So do I. It's the same one.
Yeah. So funny. I don't know why I still have it on.
I don't either.
You know
it
what?
was a fun time.
It's a little pop of color.
It was fun.
It was fun.
We had a great time.
So when you look at it, do you remember, hey, we had a great time?
We did. I remember we were listening to the DJ and he was playing some cool jams and
connecting with people, even though it was COVID-y, we were still having fun. Yeah. Yeah. So if anybody might be interested in that, we're trying to think of a fun saying from our little show here that we could maybe put on there as a fun memory for everybody. So we're taking recommendations right now.
This is an ity-B project.
This is an ity-B project. This is my baby.
Yeah.
Brad Meyer said, I'm sure I have heard you ask before, but what program are you using? Johnny is drawing in the Sketchable app. That is the program that he is using. There is a free version, but Johnny did pay for this particular version that he's using.
You definitely want to do the upgrade.
Yeah, and it wasn't that expensive.
No.
So
You
definitely
definitely want the upgrade because there's not as much. There's more that you can do as far as the pin adjustments and that kind of stuff. So you definitely want to get the upgraded version for sure.
Russ Randall said the original Star Trek was from 1966. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I did see some of those as well, but yes, The Next Generation was the one that I was forced to watch. But I'm pretty sure I saw the old one as well.
Old one?
Yeah, the old shows. I was watching those as well because I know who what's-his-face is. Captain Kirk.
I can totally tell that you know what's-his-face is.
Captain Kirk. He's the guy from the Priceline commercials. Lizzie said Steven's new big monster truck. Yeah, he probably would like this one. He's into those monster trucks. Layton Count said, my weekend consisted of working on a truck for the youngest soon-to-be driver.
Nice.
Fun. Robert Spear wants to know, are those 42-inch tires under there?
We're getting ready to do some 4x4s.
Oh, 44. Kevin Klingo was watching, my son Kevin.
What's up, Kev?
Who did our intro music.
That's
and he and his band did some amazing work. They sent us, Johnny and I, a promo audio clip to listen to. Fantastic stuff. Can't share it yet because they aren't ready to release it, but
pretty darn cool.
it really was. Kev, I'm so proud of you. It was so good. So good. And I don't even, it's like this screamo type music, but then not. Like I was amazed that I could understand it, because most of the stuff we used to listen to, I could not understand one word they were saying, but I was actually able to follow the lyrics on this one. So I was mostly pretty proud of myself for being able to understand it, but it was really good. So as soon as they release it, I will share it with you guys.
He's all,
it's pretty cool.
thanks.
Brian Fye said the A-Team. I don't know about this one. I don't think the A-Team was mudding. Did they used to get into some
Oh, sure.
debacles with their van?
Debacles.
See, and I remember watching the A-Team, but I don't remember the premise. Like, they were all from different walks of life and they all had their own strengths. No?
No.
Were they like a defunct team that they reassembled?
A defunct team.
Yeah, like they all used to work in different departments and then they put together this
What departments
team.
are you talking about?
I don't know.
Like at the mall?
No! Like law enforcement of some sort.
No.
Weren't they like military?
There you go.
But they were all not active duty anymore.
Right.
So they were all like maybe discharged honorably.
Were they oily?
Honorably. Why would discharge be? Oh, I'm not even going.
Yeah.
Alex said
You
the
sure?
intro is awesome, right? That's my son. And in fact, that's all him doing all of that. So he put it together for us, sent it over. We gave him a time, the video, because we timed it with the video that we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And he put it all together and said, here, you can have it. And we were like, you're amazing. Brad Meyer said, you are a Trekkie if you know about the trouble with tribbles. Oh, I do not know about that. Do you know about that?
No.
Did you ever watch Star Trek?
No.
Oh, you didn't? No, you didn't watch it. I don't know about it.
I was outside playing outside.
Draco said, dem little cuties. The trouble with tribbles? I don't know. Are they like Weebles?
I don't know, babe. Why
Are they toys? Someone tell me. I don't know what those are. Robert Spear said, you know your TV. I don't know. I don't know anything about TV. What did we watch last night? Oh, we were watching Bridesmaids. I've seen that a ton of times.
Right.
That was a fun one to watch. That was just a
I was surprised you watched it.
unplug your brain. Why? I love that movie. It's so funny.
Because it was, a movie.
Well, what did we watch the other night? We watched a movie. What was that? Oh, you started to watch a movie. You were asking me what movie I wanted to watch.
Yeah, and then you...
And I said, I don't really want to watch a movie. And then you picked something.
Mm-hmm. And then you watched it anyways.
And what was it?
It was... what was
This
it?
is how my brain works. This was literally 2 nights ago. Cannot recall what the heck it was. You know what it is? I think I'm so...
Don't give me the I'm so tired, overworked brain.
My brain is overworked. I really think it gets to a point where it's like reaching maximum capacity, and then I just turn off any new information. I think is what happens.
I think really what happens, is never mind.
I just don't care. That's probably what it is. Russ Randall said, we sent them to the Klingons where they will be no tribble at all. Okay, so it must have been from
Tribble, babe.
show.
There won't be any tribble at all.
Right. Tribbles, fuzzy little balls around 10 inches across approximately. I don't remember that. Oh, Lane said all they watch is NCIS. It's addicting. See, and I never got into those types of shows. We were watching, I used to watch CSI Miami.
You are captivating right now. I used to watch, this one show.
It was CSI Miami, the guy with the red hair.
I never watched that.
Yeah, I used to watch that. We don't really watch a lot of TV at all right now. You probably watch more than I do, I would say.
When I'm allowed.
You're always allowed.
When you're not
Generally,
giving me the business.
Generally, we are busy doing other stuff, and we really don't watch a ton of TV. Although, Robert Spear was telling us that they're showing the Star Wars, what's the new one?
Oh my God, babe.
Millennium.
You're really driving me crazy right now.
What's the new one?
Mandalorian.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
They're showing that on Disney Plus.
You should read comments or something.
No one's commenting.
Oh.
So we were watching. He was telling us about that, and he said that the Mandalorian was going to be on Disney Plus, and I know you want to see it.
It's not gonna be on Disney Plus.
It's on there.
On Disney Plus.
And you wanted to see it, and I was going to get you that for your birthday.
Yet.
I did not.
Didn't do it.
I did not. Because then I saw somebody
So then
else.
you were like, wow, let me just tell him right now so he doesn't get his hopes up.
Well, because I didn't want you to buy it first without talking to me.
Well, I was gonna anyways.
Were you?
I already did.
Did you really?
Yeah, we're already members.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
How'd you sign up?
With the thing.
What thing?
I have my own stuff.
So good thing I didn't get it, because I was going to surprise you for your birthday.
It.
I just told you I was going to surprise you for your birthday. Which, guys, by the way, birthday boy this week on Thursday.
Woo!
Right? Johnny Jalopy, birthday. So maybe what you could do is video yourself singing to Johnny, since we always sing to everybody for their birthday.
Yeah.
You should video yourself and post it to Johnny's page.
I don't see that happening.
A little video greeting. Why? I think people will.
Nah, that's okay.
You know what? Because we don't know what any of them sound like. We're always the one doing the talking. I can see what they're writing, but I don't know people's voices.
Right.
The only time we got to hear people's voices was when we did our happy hour Zoom.
That's true.
That's it.
And that was even interesting, right?
It was to put a name to the voice and face
to the name.
It was awesome. So yeah, if you would like to do that, that would be great. Send Johnny a little video happy birthday greeting. Robert Spears said, "Did you watch the Banana Splits?" No.
I recall them. I don't remember if I got to actually watch them.
Was it a show?
Yeah. It was like HR Puffin stuff, but it was a little
See, and I never saw that either.
Because you're a youngster.
I guess. Brad Meyer said, Turner Movie Channel, TMC. I've heard of the network. I've heard of TMC, and I probably have watched a movie or two on it, but I don't remember.
Yeah, you probably have watched it when I'm watching them.
Maybe, yeah. Johnny would have been the one watching it. Lane said the wife is thinking about having the satellite turned off and keeping the Roku. We have a Chromecast, and that only enables us to watch Netflix and Amazon, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I actually would like to get the Discovery Plus. I don't know if anyone has that, but I'm into the HGTV stuff and the cooking channel stuff, and that's my thing. Like anything about animals, I'm all over it. But Johnny, on the other hand,
could care less.
Exactly. Raphael VW tuning in. Hello, sir. He says, "Wepa, wepa, wepa."
What is up, Mofongo?
Hello, friends. I hope you're all right. Mofongo Power. We found a Mofongo food truck the other day. Remember we went past it?
You mean the restaurant?
Was it a whole restaurant? I thought it was a food truck we saw.
You mean the restaurant that we went by?
Maybe it was a restaurant. We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Remember you looked up the menu and they had Mofongo?
Yeah. Well, that was a restaurant.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay.
I just said that.
I know. So we're gonna go so I can try this Mofongo because I've never had it before.
What is it?
I don't know.
Did you look it up like I asked you to do?
It was rice and it's meat and vegetables and stuff.
Maybe someone could tell us.
But I don't know what it actually stands for and why it's its own power. When he says mofongo power.
Maybe.
Is he referring to the food mofongo?
There's somebody here could probably tell you.
Raphael, what does mofongo mean, truly? Because we've just been saying it with you, but I don't really know what it means.
Wait, you've been just...
I've just been going along with it.
Posing like you know?
Brad Meyer is tuning in. Banana splits were awesome, he says. Their 6-wheel buggies were great. I don't recall this show at all. I do know. Was it like a cartoon?
Oh, no. It was like I just said, H.R. Puffin stuff.
I don't
Sesame
know
Street.
Oh, okay. So real people, but geared towards kids?
Yeah.
Okay. Never heard of it. Michael Williams said turn on the boob tube and let him watch. He can watch anytime he wants.
No, that's not true.
Cindy Stillwell's tuning in. Your cousin Cindy.
I'm not allowed to watch certain things.
Your cousin Cindy from up north. Where are they? Vermont?
Yeah.
Vermont.
Actually, up north. Real
It
up
is
north.
up north. The land of syrup. Right?
It's actually not up north. It's east.
It's northeast. She's
from
the northeast.
It's east.
She's
it's
northeast.
East.
She's northeast.
It's east.
Northeast.
No.
Drago said that they also were thinking of turning off the satellite. Yeah, I think a lot of people are probably steering away from cable. You would think that would help them lower their rates just so they could keep people on.
Yeah, that isn't happening.
Yet not. Alicia Allen is wishing you an early happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mike Ferrucci said, we watch a lot on Motor Trend. Happy birthday. Yeah, Johnny watches a lot on Motor Trend as well. Draco said, you know what I sound like, unfortunately. What do you sound like? Oh, I love his voice. Yes, and we do know what Draco sounds like. He does his live videos.
That's right. You go to his live feed so you can hear Draco anytime you want.
He does have his live feeds of him painting and doing creative stuff.
Yep, it's cool.
Love it.
I've been able to get on. I just keep having to. It's always when I'm working. Jason
Michaelias is tuning in. Senior and junior checking in from unseasonably warm eastern Long Island.
Well, welcome.
Snuggie season is officially over. I wouldn't discount it.
Not yet.
We hope Mom is well and happy birthday. Thank you. Mom is doing great. Pamela Wood Goslin is tuning in. Hey guys.
What's going on?
Another family member. Lizzie said she loved the Banana Split show. I'm going to have to look it up now. I don't even know what that... Was it before my time, maybe? Am I too young?
Not that too young. It was more like your sister and your brother's time.
Okay, well, they're 5 and 6 years older than me, so...
You would have saw it in syndication.
Not if they weren't watching it anymore.
Well,
by the time I was 5, they were 10. They were probably like, forget this.
Nah.
Put on MTV, probably.
Well, that's true.
Draco said the mama from Dennis the Menace just died. Bet you don't remember that show. I do remember Dennis the Menace. I loved Dennis the Menace. I don't remember who the mom was, though. And I don't remember the neighbor's name. Mr. Furley? No. That was Three's Company. Mr. What was his name? Wilson. That's right.
I only know that because I was known as Johnny the Menace.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
And who was your Mr. Wilson? Did you have an next door neighbor?
That was everybody.
Oh.
But that's what my folks used to call me.
Alicia
I actually had my own T-shirt.
That said Johnny the Menace?
Johnny the Menace.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know if anyone caught our egg dyeing pictures, but yes.
Our egg died?
Johnny is a menace.
Hello.
Our eggs did die. I made egg salad today, so they were crushed.
Hey, so what else is coming out new that we're working on?
The Johnny Sacks. I think that's what I want to call them.
Johnny Sacks.
We have black
Sacks.
nylon. Is it nylon?
Here we go again.
I don't know what it is. Cinch sacks. We have a whole box of them.
It's a cinch.
And we just got, or we're getting, Johnny ordered them. It's a large size Johnny Jalopy logo.
You may have seen what it would look like when you posted our little trip down to Tampa.
Right. We did. Yes, and maybe we'll have to repost that, or maybe I can send that one to Hank. so he can put that on the website.
But it doesn't have the full where you can read the whole logo because I was going to do that actually.
Right, anyway, so we are going to have those available for you. We will let you know when we roll those out. But I think I want to call him Johnny Sacks.
Hey, whatever you want to call him.
I think
You're in charge.
I think that would be so fun. So we're going to have Johnny Sacks available. Super excited about it. I love mine. I've been using mine for the last couple of years.
I love when you have Johnny Sacks.
I
look forward always to Johnny Sacks. I sling it over
my shoulder.
Oh.
Super easy to carry around.
Yeah,
Roomy.
that's true. That's true. It holds a lot.
It's soft.
Yeah. Not always.
It's adjustable. You can make it big. You can make it small.
Well, that's true. You can really stuff it in there.
You really can.
Yeah.
So we're going to post. Get your Johnny Sacks.
Get your Johnny Sacks.
We'll let you know when it's available. Lane says Draco cycles for watching the local weather mostly. It's not worth it. A cloud comes and service is gone for over $100 a month.
Yeah, that's the part I didn't. When I was back in my electronic days, we sold satellite, and I never bought it because of that same reason. We'd be in there demoing it, and that was as soon as we got a storm in.
I think I had satellite for a little bit as well at one of the houses I lived in, and wasn't a fan. Alicia Allen said, I don't get to watch TV either. When I can, I watch my friends' DVDs. Yeah, we have our go-to shows as well. So I said, we like Portlandia. We've been watching that in the evenings. It's just, they're so funny. It's such a good show. And then we watched The Office. So we have some fun ones that we watch. New Girl, we like New Girl. Mitch Walker said, if you have not watched Banana Splits, you have lived a sheltered life. You missed all the good shows. I know, Mitch. If you watch any of the episodes with us from the past, you will understand I must have lived a very sheltered life.
Very sheltered.
Yes. Mike Ferrucci said that they have Discovery Plus, so I guess he's enjoying it. I'm guessing. Let us know. Robert says, oh my God, you have to watch Nailed It on Netflix. So good, baking show. I've seen photos from it, but yeah, I could probably submit some of my stuff to that show for sure. Draco said, my wife won't tell me how much ours costs a month. Lane said, you probably don't want to know.
Right.
Raphael said, I'm going to send you a prescription for Mofongo soon. Yes, do it. I want to know what it's all about. I want to understand the Mofongo symbolism here. Dan Flores is joining us. He said, Skeels.
What's up, Dan?
I love the way the wheels came out and the tires. That looks so cool.
Thank you.
Brad Meyer said Banana Splits 68 to 70. Okay, so that was before me. That was a bit before me. I don't know. Is that the only years they were on, 68 to 70?
Yeah, it wasn't on for a very long time.
Okay, so I wasn't even born till 71. I wasn't watching TV until 76. So they were already out of here by then. Brad said, Snorky, Fleagle, Drooper, and Bingo. You have to go see them. Who are those people? That is the Banana so Splits. Funny. Howard said the series ran for 31 episodes on NBC Saturday mornings from September 7th, 68 to September 5th, 70, and in syndication from 71 to 82. The show features the Banana Splits band as live-action costume characters who host both live-action and animated segments within their program. I never saw it.
It was the coolest.
Maybe if I saw them, I'd be like, oh, I remember watching that. You know?
Maybe, yeah.
Robert Spear said, I want Johnny Socks. We're talking about Johnny Sacks. He wants Johnny Socks.
Yes, and if you want my socks, you can.
How fun would that be?
Johnny Socks? Oh, the big long ones?
A black sock.
Ooh.
A black sock with a cool logo.
We'll have to look into
I'm writing it down.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be too confusing if we had Johnny Sacks and Johnny Socks? What if you got the socks in the sack?
Sack socks? Socks and sacks?
Johnny Socks. Look into it.
Hey, I don't sock. You sock.
That's so funny. And then they're saying, Brad wants to know, did you all ever watch Wacky Racers?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a couple people.
For sure.
I never heard of that either. Johnny would have watched them for sure if it had anything to do with cars.
Penelope Pit Stop.
Oh, I do remember Penelope Pit Stop. I've heard of that. Draco said we watched like 4 channels, definitely not worth paying for, but my wife feels those channels are must-haves. Yeah, there are some that are must-haves. The McCoy said Lisa and I's anniversary is Saturday, 410 shotgun wedding, 22 years of marriage blitz. She made me say that. If I was in prison, I would have been paroled by now. Well, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Congrats, guys. So silly. Robert said those tires are super sweet. I am digging them too. I love the way you did them because it really shows depth. I like it. Yeah. Guys, what color are we doing this van?
I don't know yet.
How do you not know? You can't do it yellow. We've done a lot of yellow stuff. In fact, I think Hank was pointing that out. We've done a lot of yellow stuff lately.
Yeah.
Lots of yellow. So let's pull another color out of the spectrum. You can't do silver. You did that on the Corvette not long ago. Cannonball Ambulance was white. Can't do that. I don't know if it warrants a red color. And I think orange is too close to yellow. So where is that leaving us? Where is that leaving us? I'm thinking, have you done a root beer rust color lately?
No.
What do you think about that?
Maybe.
Maybe like with a metal flake in it?
Why is this not moving?
I don't know. Root beer with a metal flake. Kind of space junkie coloring almost. Maybe.
Like a brown?
Yeah, but like a root beer brown. You know what I'm saying. So let's see what other people are asking for. Oh, we have Shango NorCal tuning in. He said, I haven't tuned in a while. Like always, good time. Welcome, sir. Good to have you back. Thanks for stopping by. Scott Allman said, hi, guys. Keep up the great artwork.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mike says purple. Lane says green. Brad says purple and lime green. Alicia wants to see red. Russ is saying hunter green. Lane said turquoise. Turquoise would be interesting. And then Alicia changed her red to ruby red. So she's wanting a ruby red. Lizzie is loving the van. This thing looks mean, though, with those wheels.
The point.
I know. So we've got to do like a cool, I don't know. It's got to fit the wheels. Brian and Lisa McCoy said, do it red and white striped like Eddie Van Halen's guitar. Get it? Van Halen. Van. I like it. Lizzie said Gravedigger colors. Lou Linder Jr. is joining us. He says electric blue.
Electric
blue. Draco said charcuterie truce. Maybe do a paisley. No, it definitely has to be a mean color. And like the stripes on the side make it look like a 70s van.
I tried to give it that flavor.
Like it almost needs to be a brown with like a green, yellow, and red stripe on the side. Like total 70s vibing. Paul Marziani said orange. Yeah, I was thinking orange too. Are those little... Oh, so you're going to do those yellow, right? The 2 faces up on the top? So those will be yellow already. Russ said paint it plaid. Lizzie said, how about cowboy colors? Cowboy the team or cowboy the western? Robert Spear said, thanks for hanging. I have to go. I will check out the finished van tomorrow. You two rock and always do a great show.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us.
Thanks for stopping in, Robert. Guys, again, go check out that podcast. Cool stuff going on over there. And if you check out Johnny's interview, you'll get to see me. And then you can see me crawling my way off stage. Oh, Lizzie said Western Cowboys colors. Yeah, this one's shaping up pretty cool, and you're actually doing pretty well on time. It's 10:30 Eastern right now. We still have 36 viewers tuned in to see how this one's going. Again, guys, thank you for all the support that you've shown through the website, through your orders. 2021 has been great. We've been able to roll out some new merchandise for you guys, and we're happy that you're digging it. We've got that new sticker available again, and still the old sticker packs. We still have people ordering those other 2 sticker packs that we have. So, and in fact, from what Johnny said, if you place an order for a sticker pack, you're getting this bonus
you can place
sticker.
an order for anything.
Anything, yeah. But even the sticker pack. So $10 will get you a new sticker with your sticker packs.
Yeah.
Draco wants to know if it has shag carpet interior.
Absolutely.
It looks like it would, doesn't it? I like the antenna in the back. That brings us back to that CB episode.
That's right. You gotta have the antenna.
You gotta have the antenna.
You gotta have columns.
So if you were having to designate a period for this body style or whatever, you're thinking 70s then, like a 70s vibe?
Actually, the body itself might be like early 80s, but yeah, definitely. We're doing a throwback to that 70s vibe, though.
Digging it. Michael Williams said Mutton Stuff, Electra Woman, and Dinah Girl, Land of the Lost, HR Puffin Stuff, Bugaloos, Lidsville, Fall de Roll, Lost Saucer, Dr. Shrinker, Ferret Space Nuts, Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, Wonderbug, DC Follies, just some of Sid and Marty Krofft shows.
Yep.
I have seen Land of the Lost. That I did watch. I don't know.
Shaka?
I don't know any of these other ones.
With the Slee Stacks?
The Slee Stacks. So funny. Yeah, I don't know any of these other ones. That's so crazy. Anthony Hobbs is joining us. He said, wow, amazing work. And he put a couple lightning bolts. Glad you're digging it. Likes and loves, guys, by the way, if you are digging this one. Spud Anderson said, hey, guys, we finally got to stop in and say hi. Traveling to see my family. Have a great week. Spud, happy birthday to you, too. His birthday was just the other day.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Hello. I don't know what that was.
I don't either. Hey, it was free.
It was free. Lizzie said, who had a CB name back in the days? I know we have already had this discussion. Hers was Foxy Lady. I was the Nova. Did you have a specific handle or did you not CB?
Me?
Yeah.
It was Thunder Jeep.
Oh, Thunder Jeep. Like, how fun would it be to bring it back?
CBs?
Yeah.
They're already back, babe.
Not really. Not like it used to be. You know what I did have? Back in the early 90s, I had a Nextel phone, and it had the CB feature on it.
How fun.
Yeah, it brought me back. Brought me back to years past.
So what color did we decide on the van?
We didn't decide, so everybody was throwing some colors out there, but I'm still digging the brown, like a flake brown.
I don't know if I can pull flake off, but we'll try.
No?
We'll try.
I think you can. I just think that would add some darkness to it,
okay. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go for it.
And then I would make the stripes like the yellow, green, and orange is what it is, I think. That's my feeling. Because you already have yellow in a couple other areas.
Right.
Here.
Well, let's see what happens.
Matt Bunt said his CB name was Deep Fur Dash. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe he was just adding to what we were talking about earlier. Draco said, I'll have a Whopper, hold the pickles, fries, and anything non-Coke product to drink. Where's my sticker? Lizzie said hers was Foxy Lady. Timmy Kalutsis is tuning back in. So is everybody still on the broadcast? Are you guys still hearing and seeing everything okay? The McCoy said this looks like CJ Custer's van on steroids. Right? He's got a pretty sweet ride.
Yeah, he does.
Brad Meyer's handle was Big Bird. That's pretty cool. Lane Kelton said, I used to type in random numbers and pull Roy D. Mercer jokes on people with my Nextel. How funny. Nextel. I'm pretty sure I still owe them money. Paul Marziani said here. Okay, great. So he's able to hear us.
Cool.
Yeah, that's going to look cool. Are you going to do it a little darker?
No, I think I'm going to stick to it, because if I go any darker, then when
it'll wash it out.
we go to print, it won't be as...
Right. Righto. The McCoy said, we have a CB in the apocalyptic swamp buggy. They call me Mental Me C. Mental MC. Mental MC. That's your handle? That's crazy.
Literally.
Yeah. Mental MC. How funny. Lane Kelton said, my CB handle was Drifter. Because of how you drove, or because you didn't stay in one place at any given time? I think I drifted once. Didn't mean to. It was snowing.
Yeah, I don't think you were purposely drifting.
I wasn't. But when my brother was here and you guys were doing your
go-karts?
What is wrong with my brain?
I know what's wrong with it. No.
I don't have any red juice tonight,
you
guys.
Don't.
I'm drinking water.
That's what's wrong with you.
I need a sip. Yeah. You guys were all drifting. You were taking those turns at like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
You got to throw it into the corners.
Here's what I don't like about those.
About what?
And I remember because I went with you guys the one time. We went with Kevin and Cassidy, I think. Both of them went with us. I don't like having to turn the same way the whole time. And I realize that's how the track works. But it takes a toll on you. You know, when you're doing 20 laps and you're turning the same way, I felt like I was pulling muscles in my shoulders. And then when we did the next race and it was on the same track and we had to go the same way again, you're doing another 20 laps the same way. Like, yeah. I think if I were to drive a car, like I've done driving games and I'm pretty good. Like, I think
it's totally the same, right?
I could probably do it.
Do what?
Be a driver.
I don't think so.
I think I could. I think I handle the car very well. Yeah. I think so. The McCoy said it was Mental Mac. Oh, Mental MAC. Mental Mac. Okay. Oh, for McCoy. Mick. Mental Mick. Was it Mick? Eric Shinkle's tuning in. Hey guys, Eric, if you're just joining us, which you are.
What's going
on? Johnny is doing a fantastic drawing tonight. Check it out. Lane Kelton said, I was everywhere, man, from the song. Mike Furchy said, can hear and see it all. Looking awesome. Very cool. Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
34 viewers still tuned in.
Still hanging out. We're in the color phase.
Yeah, we are very close to
throwing some chrome down.
The cool part, which is my favorite, when he does the chrome, and it really gives this thing some 3D looking action. Love it. Lizzie said Randy's CB handle was Hot Rod Randy. And
nice.
That's when you got hooked, right? You were like, what? Hot Rod Handy?
Randy.
Hot Rod.
Oh my God, babe.
Hot Rod Randy. It's a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Lane said, I remember my grandfather was Iron Man and he gave me his base station. Those were the days. That's funny.
Aye.
Alicia said, ity-B, I love your enthusiasm to try something new. What am I trying new?
Anything.
Anything? I am enthusiastic to try anything new. I will do anything. Really.
Anything.
I pretty much will do whatever. What haven't I done? I played mini golf with yous. I didn't want to go in the go-karts because I had already done it. But I had already tried it new once. But look, guys, in just a few short weeks, I myself am having a birthday. I'm turning 50.
Oh my goodness.
I know. The big 50. I've had my kids. I've been there, done that. I've lived in a bunch of different places. I've been able to travel a little bit.
You are every woman.
I'm every woman. I don't even know if that's how the song goes.
I don't either.
But you know what? I'm not saying I'm ready to settle down. I still like adventures. And I'm willing to try anything. Here's what I won't try. And we've talked about this. Skiing.
Why?
I think I would like it. I don't want to fall. And I know I will. I think it's inevitable. No, one, knowing who I am, and two, knowing just the sport in and of itself.
Klutz.
I am a huge klutz. So that is off the table. But we just talked about maybe going boating. We were going to rent a boat and go boating. We don't own a boat. But we wanted to just do like a little romantic thing, just the two of us, and go out, remember? Romantic. We talked about bringing wine and cheese, remember? So we might do that. That's something new. I've never done that. I've never even been jet skiing. I've lived near coastal places, except for my time in Tucson. I lived near water my entire life and have never once been on a jet ski, which I think for the safety of others is probably good.
Yeah.
Because again, klutz. But anyways, I'd be okay with trying it. I probably just won't go fast. I've horseback ridden, and I've also fallen off a horse. Not fun. Still have the hip problem. I have never been in a race car. I think that would be fun. I would totally do that. I would totally race. So.
By yourself?
Yeah. I'm not jumping out of any planes. I'll tell you that.
Why?
I don't even think at this point I'd want to get on a trampoline.
You don't want to be on a tramp?
I don't think so. I have my mini tramp for in the house.
You won't tramp?
It. I'm not going to get on a big tramp now. No.
I might try a big tramp.
You can do your big tramp. I'm not trying a big tramp. Bob Holland is tuning in. Hi, sorry I'm late. You are just in time to watch this thing take some real shape here, Bob. So continue watching. Oh, Alicia said yes with reference to the driving. Yes, I would totally do it. Layton Kelton said 50 isn't old. I'm not far behind you. But you are behind me, Lane. So still old. Eric Schinkel said, are we positive that Itty doesn't have any red juice? I have not had red juice since what? Yesterday? It was yesterday at lunch.
Yeah.
Really, and it wasn't even lunch. We made a stop after seeing Mama Jalopy for Easter. There was a new brewery that opened up on our way home, and we stopped in there and you had a brewski. Actually, I shared a flight of brewskis with you, and I also had my wine. So that was the last red juice I had, was yesterday. Mike Ferrucci said,
I think she needs it.
I don't need it. I need a nap. Mike Ferrucci said, I got my wife for her birthday for a Rusty Wallace experience. She'll be able to drive a NASCAR around Orlando Speed World. Babe, why are we not doing the Rusty Wallace?
I don't have $1,300.
Oh, is that how much it is? Johnny did tell me today he did plan something, though, for my birthday.
I got something cool for you on your birthday.
Well, it's the day before my birthday because I
It is.
working
Technically,
on my
it is the day before your birthday,
okay.
But it is soup cool.
I was hoping it involved cows, and you confirmed it did not.
It does not.
It's fine. It's fine.
I know.
It's fine. We'll figure it out.
I'm okay with it.
Okay. Michael Williams says needs a JJ5 flag on the antenna. That would be cool. Draco said, I can remember turning 50, barely. Look, I know I'm not as old as some of you. I get that, and you're probably looking at me like, oh, you're a young whippersnapper. I feel like I've lived a lot of life in my 50 years. I've done a lot of things. I've accomplished a lot as a woman, as a person, as a wife. Right? I think I've done a lot.
Yeah,
that's probably why I'm tired. Because I look back and I just get mentally exhausted at everything I've had to do.
Huh.
Mitch Walker
I don't
said
know how
50. I got socks older than you.
Right?
It's true. It's true. I know. Lizzie said she's already 50. It's a turning point. You remember turning 50 a couple years ago, babe? What a big deal that was. Your 50th birthday, you got some sweet ink, right? That was a gift to last a lifetime. Literally. That ain't coming off.
No, it's definitely a gift that lasts a lifetime because you remind me all the time.
Pretty permanent.
Yeah. Remember when I got you that tattoo?
That sweet tat.
Do that.
Sweet tat.
How's that for the graphics?
Yeah, that's exactly the color combo I was thinking about. That looks so cool. Yep. Perfect.
I think it needs to be down the
spot on.
hood. Chutzpah.
Oh, in the front too?
Yeah, I think so.
How are you doing that? Across or down?
Down.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Like a center stripe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Same colors?
I think so, yes. Of
Okay.
course.
Draco said, according to what the big tramp looks like. Michael Williams usually throws his socks away after 13 to 14 years. Yeah, I try to keep mine in that time slot too. Johnny, on the other hand.
Shut up.
The holier the better, these things. Mike Ferrucci said, no, it's affordable. It was less than $300.
How many do you get? How many laps do you get?
I don't know.
3.
Well, did you get me like swimming with the seals or something?
No.
Oh.
Why would I waste my money on animal crap?
A sea lion experience.
No.
I would love it.
No.
All right. Are we going hiking?
No.
A day in the park?
No.
Bicycle ride?
No.
These are all things I would love. Dan
You're going to be
Schlosser-
surprised.
Dan
It's nothing you would even have thought of.
Yet you thought of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it in our city?
Yeah.
Really? In our backyard, huh?
Yep.
Is it Wave Runners? Am I finally going to get to go on a jet ski?
That's lame.
Dan Schleisman's tuning in. Hi, guys. Mama Jalopy. Love it. Beers. Love it. Indeed. It was a fun time yesterday. Paul Marziani said 68. That's how old he is, I'm guessing. Paul, you look younger than that. Lizzie said this is her new screensaver. Michael Williams said, lived a lot of life, about 50 years worth. 40 was a big number. 30 was a big number at the time. That's true. By the time I was 30, I had already had 3 kids. So I feel like it was fast. It went fast. Michael Williams said, I hear JJ's socks run away. They do. They stand up on their own. They have their own little life in that closet. Alicia Allen said, I wanted another tattoo for my birthday in November, but have not yet. I know. We want to get one too. So Johnny and I are going to do a couple's tattoo, which we've been warned against, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to get his name or a form of his name, and he's going to get something to represent me. Form of Johnny Jalopy. We just have to make the appointment because our guy is so slammed because he's freaking amazing. So trying to find the time where we both have a weekend off and can go, and then finding a time when he's available. It just hasn't happened yet, but we do want to do that. Mike said you can get as low as 5 laps to as many as you want. I got her 10 laps. That's crazy. And she's going to be by herself, just racing at 100 miles an hour. How fast do they let her go? Eric Schinkel said Johnny said it was soup-er. So maybe it has something to do with soup.
Maybe it does.
Maybe it's a ceviche experience.
Yeah.
The McCoy said Itty wanted to swim with some Navy SEALs. No, I did not.
That's exactly what she wanted.
I love sea lions. I love penguins. I love cows.
I already got you a sea lion experience last time.
How was that an experience? You took me.
Really? That was the closest you've ever been to
'Cause
real
he kissed
ones.
me.
Real ones? No. I went to California.
Oh, those were
Yeah.
real.
Oh,
I thought you
yeah.
were talking about the time at the fair when I had
I'm
one
not talking
kiss
about.
me. He kissed me. That was the closest I've ever
animals
been.
in captivity. I'm talking about real life.
That was the closest
adventures.
I've ever been to a sea lion.
I'm talking about real life adventures where you saw them in their natural environment,
in their habitat.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're welcome.
That was amazing. And how long did we stay there?
Like hours.
I know.
I
just sat there watching them.
For you.
And your friends were like,
can we go?
Why are we still here?
Exactly.
Because they live there and they see it all the time. But I was so excited.
And did they stay?
Then you took me to a place.
Did they stay?
Yes.
They stayed for you.
They were amazing.
They stayed for you because
Thank you, Bill and Betty. Then you took me to a place where there were free swimming otters.
I know. How awesome!
Where was that? Like Otterville?
How awesome, Otterville.
What was it? What was the name of it?
It was Ottertown.
Oh. I was way off. Oh, jeez. Bob McLaren said swimming with the sharks. If you are, you aren't careful. LOL. Yeah. We swim with the sharks here, Bob. Anytime we go into the Gulf.
Every time you go in the shower, you're swimming with the sharks.
Since I've been on the probiotic.
Right.
Yes.
It's a touch and go cinch.
I don't know if I'd want to swim with sharks. That I don't think I would do either. And you know what I've never done? Scuba dive. Not a fan.
Yeah, I don't think I'm interested in that either myself.
I don't like scuba diving, and I could never even snorkel. I could not coordinate my breathing correctly.
Right.
So, not a big fan of either of those. I hold my breath, go under, pop back up when I run out of breath. Yeah. Alicia said, love it. Do it. Yeah, I'm going to do something. I don't know what it is yet. He has something planned. Mike said, yep, I believe the cars are governed to about 130 miles an hour. Can you imagine? Would you do that?
Of course.
You would? You barely even drive the speed limit now.
God. It's called following the law.
It's called pass the guy in front of you already is what it's called.
Oh, okay, whatever. How many accidents have you been in?
0.
Oh, that's not true.
Really? What accident have I been in?
Oh, let's talk about the one that you just recently had.
Recently had?
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't your fault, so it doesn't count?
She merged into me.
Doesn't count?
And that was years ago.
If you're a driver, you'd pay attention and you would avoid that.
She hit my rear quarter panel. How was I supposed to see that?
You could have avoided it. A seasoned pro could have avoided it.
Whatever.
But you're not, so you didn't.
You didn't.
So,
Dan said swimming with the dolphins was awesome. That sounds like a fun time as well. Oh, Eric said Morro Bay. Yes, that's where we were.
We did, yeah.
Brad Myers said swim with the Rays.
She'd like to, but those guys are all married.
I'm going to do a hard pass on that one because after the Steve Irwin incident, I'm not a fan of Rays. The animal. Yeah. Lane said I did 130 in our Camaro not long ago. I think the fastest I've ever been was 110.
Wow.
And that was on the interstate in our Beretta. I had a Beretta.
And it almost fell apart.
It was shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was shaking.
And it wasn't our Beretta.
No, it was my Beretta.
I wouldn't claim to have one of those.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that. It's like Flight Club.
Yeah.
Nobody claims they had a Beretta.
Are you doing your spots now? Because this is my favorite part.
Yep.
Guys, when he's doing this chrome and he's doing these highlights, that's when this whole drawing is just going to come alive. Wait till he does the wheels. Favorite part. Michael Williams said, season pro. Have you seen NASCAR cars at the end of a race?
Yeah. Rubbing's racing.
What's that?
Rubbing is racing.
Oh, because they hit each other?
Yeah, but they actually admit to crashing into people, not like you who said, was it my fault?
It wasn't my fault.
You weren't paying attention.
She hit my rear quarter panel.
You
if I
weren't
had
paying
veered
attention.
into her,
You weren't
then
paying
I would accept responsibility.
You weren't paying attention.
I will have you know,
Bottom line.
I will have you know, her insurance company assumed full responsibility.
Just because her insurance company wasn't smart enough to fight you.
Whatever. I was hit in the rear.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, moving on. I was not at fault.
That's not a good idea.
I was not at fault.
Because you were at fault.
I can't believe how good this looks. I am so excited. And there's your tinted yellow glass again. Love the reflection that you have on that. That looks great. Super cool. Are you going to do the jalopy flag or no?
Jalopy flag.
Yeah. Didn't you see my comment earlier? I said somebody said you ought to do the jalopy flag hanging from the antenna.
We get there.
Laney Kilt has been 170 miles an hour on a motorcycle. It wasn't fun. I have been on the back of a motorcycle, probably going about 100 as well. And that was scary. No helmet. Probably not a great idea.
Yeah.
I was a passenger. I wasn't going that fast.
It was back in your days of being a wild woman.
Yep.
Yep.
You
were passing your way through Loser Town.
Right.
Searching for Mr. Right.
Searching for love in all the wrong places. Oh.
And that is why they didn't show up.
Alicia said, we visited the Indy Speedway last week on my husband's birthday. They took us on the track and went 25 miles an hour in a tour bus. Then she said,
nice.
Maybe it was 10. Yeah, that's great. I don't think I've ever been to that speedway.
Indianapolis?
We went to Indiana and we passed something, but I don't think it was the Indianapolis Speedway.
No.
Yeah, don't think I was at that one. Dan Schleisman said 155 miles per hour, 750 Ninja, 130 in a boat, 165 in a Corvette. This guy has a need for speed, man.
Yeah, he does.
Jeez. I don't think I've been in a boat going that fast. The fastest I've ever gone in a boat was when we were out with Mark and Krista, and I think he pushed, 70 maybe?
I don't know.
In that boat he had?
I don't know.
I think he got up to 65 or 70.
I think you're guessing. But,
no, we asked him to tell us what the miles per hour was.
I think you're guessing.
Brad Meyer has gone 120 plus in a T-bucket.
Nice.
A T-bucket? That one had to have been modified, I would assume. Right?
No, it was factory.
Yeah, factory. Sure. Alicia said it was really cool to learn about racing. Eric Schinkel said, looks awesome, gotta run. We appreciate you stopping in to say hi, Eric. Thanks for checking it out. After the broadcast tonight, Johnny will be posting the finished product there for you, and that will be available for purchase. $20 for these prints, guys. Full color, 17 by 11 or 11 by 17, however you're looking at it. And
however you want to say
However you want to say it. And yeah, and so that'll be on the website along with the rest of our merchandise. Like we said, we've got the stickers, we've got the hats, we've got the t-shirts. Soon to come, cinch sacks. We will get those.
It's a cinch.
It's a sack. It's a cinch sack. We're going to have those available for you. And yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Lane said 120 in a tea bucket would make him pretty uncomfortable. 70 is enough for me and my rat rod. Not much different. And Alicia said I can go 60 in my bug.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think I've... how fast have we gone in ours? How fast have you pushed that?
70.
Really?
Yeah.
In the bug?
Yeah, we're on the freeway.
I do feel like we are going faster in that car than we are in...
maybe it wasn't 70.
I don't think it was 70, but it felt fast. And then
we're keeping up with traffic.
And this is what I do, and he gets so mad at me because when we're in the bug, I think because I'm not used to how short the front of the car is, you'll pull up behind somebody and I feel like you're going to hit them.
Of course.
Because you're that close.
Right.
Because I'm used to being, number one, higher up, and number two, having some hood room in front of me with my car. So it always concerns me that he's not stopping far enough back and that you're getting too close to the car in front of you.
Right.
But that's just me. I'm also kind of reclined in my seat a little bit because of the way our seats sit in the bug. So I'm not like fully upright, but he usually hushes me. He hushes me.
Like it works.
It doesn't. Lane said, I had a bug that I know ran 130 miles an hour. That's crazy. What do you figure this van's going to do? Has that one got some power behind it with those wheels? It must.
It's got to.
This one's probably one of those ones that'll do flips and stuff and land on its wheels.
No, it's not a monster truck.
Look at the way the wheels are and the suspension and everything you drew on that. Look at how this comes together, man. Just all those little highlights. Love it. And he hasn't even done the wheels yet. That's going to look so cool. Very cool. Well, it's definitely, we're on the brink of car show season starting again. I know here in Florida, things are going to start happening. And I know some of the places around the United States are probably still shut down because of COVID. Maybe gatherings are frowned upon at this point, but pretty sure Texas is fully open. There's got to be some stuff going on over there. California, I can't imagine, is going to stay shut for that much longer. And that's a huge car scene over there. And there's some stuff coming up.
They're really shutting them down.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did they say anything about like upcoming shows like the one in November?
SEMA?
Yeah.
I haven't heard too much.
I mean, because normally by now they'd have those dates set and they'd be selling tickets and stuff.
Yeah.
We're hoping that things open up for people because this is the time of year to do it. When the weather starts to get a little nicer, people want to be outside and they're taking their cars out. So Alicia said it looks great.
Thank you.
Mike Frucci said, awesome job, guys. Let me know when you want to go to the freezer or someplace else. First round is on me. Have a great night. We appreciate you stopping in, Mike.
Yeah, for sure.
Brad Meyer said 130 in my 79 10th anniversary Trans Am.
Nice.
Wow. Well, see, a Trans Am, that sounds like it would go fast. T-bucket and going that fast doesn't sound right to me, but I guess it's been...
What are you talking about?
Because I'm thinking like an old jalopy putt-putt.
Because most of the T-buckets that are out there are that way.
Not now.
They're talking about back in when they were new.
I guess not. Clearly.
Oh my god! I had to stop you because you were like, I was like, "What are you talking about?"
When I hear Trans Am, I hear fast car.
Of course, that's so
typical of me.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Alicia said it looks great. Lane says the van is cool. Jeff Weller's tuning in. Michael Williams said inline 6 in a slush box. What's a slush box? What is that? Jeff Weller said badass van man.
Thank you.
Lane said if I wasn't flying to Tampa in June, I'd haul my rat down. My trip isn't canceled. Okay, so he's still heading down. He wants to get together with us when he comes to Tampa.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully we'll be here because in June we do have plans.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Brad Meyer said you guys need to go to Salina, Texas, Lead Sled Spectacular, 2,000 plus cars.
Yeah, I would
that
love
is
to.
one that you've wanted to try and go to. So they're doing that then in Kansas, so that must be open. Justin Weir said, late again. Last ski day at our ski hill today. Just finished laying out the scallops on my Model T hot rod.
I'm sure. Oh, it's a Model T. I bet it doesn't go. Yeah. Go ahead and tell him.
How fast does your Model T hot rod go? Looks like a cracker of a drawing, he said. Thank you, sir. Brad said, Johnny, you need to draw a T-bucket for Itty. He's drawn T-buckets. We have, isn't our eye guy in a T-bucket?
Yeah.
Where's our eye guy sticker?
You know, one of those, as you call them. Yeah.
Looking at that T-bucket, that would go 130 miles an hour.
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know. I'm just not, because I don't think of it, maybe because our 51 can't push.
It's also a stock engine in it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
These are modified buckets.
Right, and you couldn't put that together that they'd be going that fast?
It's not what I first think of. When I first think of an older car like that, I think of just a cruising car.
With all the cars that you've seen.
That's what you taught me. You taught me.
No, don't throw this at me.
Babe,
Itty-B.
we got this car to
Hey,
cruise in.
Hey, Itty-B.
This isn't a go fast
Hey,
car.
Itty-B. Take responsibility for yourself. Don't throw it on me.
Did you or did you not tell me that the 51 was going to be a cruising car? We don't need to go fast.
Where are we talking about the 51? We're talking about a T-bucket.
Because in my head, an older car.
Right, because
that's my knowledge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whose fault is that?
It's my knowledge.
It's your fault.
When I hear an older car,
you know what we could be doing? We could be driving fast in one of those, but we have enough.
Do it.
We have enough cars.
Pull the motor out. Pull the motor out and replace it. What are you going to replace it with?
We have enough. We can't. You know, we can't do that.
You could do it, but then it wouldn't be a cruise. That was part of the enjoyment of that car.
Sure,
was just cruising.
Sure.
You had your arm out. You did
Babe.
the whole car guy arm out the window. You can't do that at 130 miles an hour, can ya?
Why can't you?
With your arm out the window?
Why can't you? And nobody's driving 130 miles an hour everywhere they go.
Exactly.
Oh, now it's exactly.
This is exactly what I've been saying.
You're exhausting.
I'm exhausting to myself.
You're so exhausting.
Oh my gosh.
Some days.
Just do your highlights because it's
trying.
looking really
Stop
good.
talking.
It's looking really good. I want to be mad at you right now, but I can't.
I want to be mad at you
because it's looking so good.
with your nonsense.
Lane said, "How long has it been since you all have been out in the 51?"
Forever.
Well, Johnny took her around the block not too long ago, but we have not been out for a cruise in it in quite a while.
Forever.
Yeah. He needs to refasten the seat
It's on me.
so we can sit because the seat was pulled out.
I'm going to help you do it.
But yeah, we were supposed to take her for her ride around Halloween last
Can I
year.
help you do it? I'm in.
Tell me when.
I'm
Let's do
just so
this.
exhausted. I don't have any energy to do it.
I don't have the energy. But you tell me when.
Tomorrow.
Alicia said you can never have enough cars. And this is true.
Thank you.
But you can have too many cars for your space.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we can.
I don't think so.
Michael Williams said fast T. JJ, show ity-B an AA fueled altered T.
That's what I'm
bucket.
saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Justin says Alicia's right. You can never have enough cars.
That's what I'm saying.
Brad said it's not really about the speed as much as it is about the sound. Although if it's there and you want it, hang on.
Right? Thanks.
Well, you did modify the sound on Raquel too. Remember, you had the muffler done, taken off or something, or whatever, to make it louder.
What did we do?
You took it off.
We took it off?
Or you bypassed it.
Bypass it?
What did you do? You did something with the exhaust.
Here we go.
I know we were going to put the Lakes pipes
There
on.
we
Still have
go,
them out
ladies
there.
and gentlemen.
But
Here
she does.
we go.
She sounds good. When she starts up, she sounds good.
Because I had exhaust put on her.
We wake the neighbors. We do. With
I
that.
got rid of the factory exhaust and I got glass packs on it.
Right?
What are those?
Glass backs.
Glass packs.
Cylinders. What is it?
It's okay.
I don't know what that meaning
You
is.
do actually. You've been taught.
They're enhancers. They're muffler enhancers. Oh, Stephen said good night. Stephen Daughtry. Or Stephen
Night.
Hewitt, I guess it would be. Good night. Alicia said Chris Allen took Lola out yesterday. She's a beauty queen. That's a cool name. Lowla. They spell it.
Nice.
Lola. Lane said you can't have enough cars. It's time for all of them I don't have enough time for. Exactly. We don't have enough time either. Loud pipes save lives,
They
Brad
do.
says.
They do.
Cherry bomb gas packs, he says.
I'm a firm believer of the same.
That's funny. I don't mind a loud car. That never bothered me. That part of it never bothered me. I just know that I can never have like a telephone conversation in either of the old cars that we have.
There's no
super
need
loud.
for it.
There is no need.
Who are you talking to?
Nobody. Who are you talking to? Rich Koss said another masterpiece by Johnny. Man, look at it. Guys, this is crazy
Who are you
good.
talking to?
So good.
You just did a Justin Timberlake.
What?
So good.
So good. That really looks great. $20, guys. How can you not?
Right? How could you not?
Again, not quite available yet on the website. When Johnny's done, he's going to send the artwork over and we'll see if we can get it posted
It
for
came
you.
out cool, right?
It did. I am digging it. Are you going to do a splash in the background or?
Yeah.
Oh, Brad Meyer said still have to be able to hear the tunes. Well, we have tunes in Raquel in our 51 Chevy. We do have some tunes in her.
We do?
Yeah. Remember you put the thing in the glove box? We had a radio hookup.
Nope.
What are you saying no for?
There's no tunes in there anymore.
You had something for us to plug it in so that we'd be able to run the power from it.
We got nothing.
You took it out?
Been out for years.
That just goes to show you how long it's been since I've been in it. And in
Do we
Kona,
like the red? I don't know if I like the red.
No, I definitely don't want to do the red. I would do like a green, like a forest green or something in the background. Alex said 70s graphics rocks. Yeah, I really like the way that came out. It reminds me of like every boy's t-shirt.
Yep.
They would wear a brown t-shirt with those stripes on it. I don't know if I like the green either. Do you? No. Can you do a different type of background? Maybe a different print or something? Lane said, I got 9 cars right now, building one of those and 2 on the list. The rest are on the insurance. Yeah, I hear you about the insurance thing. We have both of I kept both of ours on because I never know, like, what if I was at work and he came home and wanted to tinker on something and take it for a drive. I wanted to make sure he had the ability to do that. So we've left all of ours on. But yeah, they haven't gone anywhere in a while. Kona, though, is at the doctor right now, and she is going to be back with us soon. In fact, this weekend, we are planning, if we have her, to take her to Old Town and do the car show there. And then they have a little parade through the little Old Town there. So a little town area.
The old.
Little old town. So we're planning on doing that if we have her this weekend. So we're excited about that because that'll be the first that I've been in her in quite some time. I mean, you've driven her to work and you, of course, drove her over to the shop, but she really hasn't had any good street time in quite a while. So looking forward to that. Alex said 77-ish, possibly. Brad says, looks like it needs a camel hanging out by it. It kind of does look very dune buggy-ish, but it's more mud buggy-ish. I don't know what's going on with this background, babe.
What do you mean? Where are you at? You're delayed, remember?
You're doing the blue and then you're putting the yellow over it.
It's orange. No?
I don't know. Is there a way to do like a...
No.
Okay. You're like, nope, you're getting a splash of color and that's it.
What were you going to say?
Well, you had a way of doing like a 70s, almost like a 70s wallpaper effect behind it.
Was that like when I'm in Photoshop, you mean?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're not in Photoshop now, so
No,
we're not going to do
I
that.
would not be in Photoshop now.
No, that looks cool though with the blue on the top. Almost like a sunset type of thing. What are we doing here? Oh, is this a tree? It's a tree. Doing a tree? Is it a Pam tree? Rich says he likes the background, so he's digging it. Oh, it's not a tree. Is it a camel? Oh, it's a cactus. I feel like we're playing Pictionary right now. I'm trying to guess what it is. It's a cactus. I am on a delay. It's a saguaro.
Let me see your phone real quick.
It's a saguaro cactus.
Quick reference.
So this is a desert scene, which I think it fits, actually. Pretty cool.
What are those things called?
What?
Bird.
A bird. A desert bird? Oh, you're looking for those. Like a vulture?
You're so bad today.
Is it a vulture?
You're so bad.
I'm doing charades and Pictionary at the same time.
Is it
a vulture? It is a vulture. That's what you're looking for. That's the word you're trying to find. Vulture. Michael Williams said 3rd gen GM van 1971 to 1995. Loving the desert scene. This is a little bit of a throwback to my Arizona days. Arizona in the 70s, early 80s. I wasn't there then, but that would be the timepiece here. Digging it. This is going to time out on you.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys can see off to the left and to the right there are stickers. We do have the Jalopy Army sticker, Join the Army. That comes in a sticker pack with the Jalopy logo, Johnny Jalopy logo, that's right above it. And then also the iGuy sticker, which is buried on the right over there. The iGuy sticker, the Jalopy Army sticker are both t-shirts actually as well, available. And then every shirt comes with the Johnny Jalopy logo on it, whether it's on the back or on the front, depending on the design, where the design is located on the shirt. And then the other sticker pack that we have are the 3 builds that Johnny collaborated with Ian on in Full Custom Garage, the TV show, which you can see on Motor Trend right now. The Johnny 5, and that sticker is to the right on the top over there. And then also the Space Junkie 2, which is on the left and kind of out of the picture here, but that is also there. And then the 3FV, or the Funky Futura from Ventura. Those are the 3 builds, and those come in a sticker pack together. I know Johnny and Ian have been talking and maybe throwing around some ideas, and they're hoping to work together again. So we will keep you posted on the outcome of that, or when that happens.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a collaboration in the works,
which is exciting. Johnny's been jonesing to work with him again, so very cool opportunity. Oh, Alex said buzzard. Yep, it could be a buzzard or a vulture. Similar. I think they are from the same family. Lane said, I got an addiction. Our car shows for Cars Anonymous. Oh, making sure I attend the right places. Alex said a Vandura. Brad Meyer said later, thanks for another great time. Thanks for tuning in, Brad.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out.
Appreciate all you guys that are hanging in till the end. This is an extra bonus, this bird here, because I think that's going to make the whole thing. That makes it look even meaner. Kind of like he's staring down the van, and the van's like, what up, bird? Right? Super cool. Like the desert scene. Lane said it's a great sketch.
What just happened?
I don't know. Is it doing a death spiral?
No.
Okay. Johnny's very focused right now, trying to get this bird done.
Yeah, I'm trying to hurry up.
Don't have to hurry. Timmy Kalutza says, looks beast. Great having you all back. Awesome draw. Yeah, we're, again, sorry about the last couple of weeks were a little weird between my tooth surgery and Johnny's day job taking over some of his time last week. So we appreciate you guys being patient with us and tuning back in this week to be with us. Lane said that's Buford the Buzzard. Sure, that's what we can name him. He looks pretty mean. Good job capturing the meanness of him. Do you need to see this? He's looking at a cartoon of a vulture, but even if I was looking at it, I still wouldn't be able to draw it like that.
I'm really trying to hurry.
No, it's amazing what you can do. It looks good. Little highlights in him. You can definitely get the gist of what it is. Super cool. 22 people still hanging in. They want to see this finished product. Guys, we are almost through here. Hang in there with us. This one is going to be sick. Sick. Very cool. Oh, you are doing the green cactus. Cool, cool, cool. So cool. That really looks great, babe. Good job. Lizzie said she's loving the whole pick. Not just the car. The whole pick. And again, what I love about your stuff, telling a little story. You're witnessing a showdown between a van and a vulture. It's really what it's coming down to.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Because, like, the van rolled up, and he's like, hey, what's over here? And the vulture's like, oh, heck no, this is my territory. And the van is like, don't think so, pal. Have you seen my tires? And the vulture's pissed. He is pissed. He is not having it. That's what goes through my head with the story. I don't know what anybody else is thinking. I love it. Digging the van, and everybody loves the vans. I hope you guys are liking this. Likes and loves, if you will, just to let us know that you're digging where this one ended up here at the end of the night.
I almost feel like the vulture's too big. Like that whole thing is too big.
I don't think he is.
Yeah.
I don't think he is. Do you know how big vultures are? They're pretty big. And what are you going to do? Make it smaller? Can you? Oh, you can. There you go. See? And that's just the beauty of how this program works. This is one of the reasons why you love working with this thing. It's for the ease and changing it up like that. Very cool. Oh, he's adding something else. What are you adding now? Mountains in the background. Alex said another awesome drawing without a doubt. I agree. It's super cool. Rich says nice change. Yeah. The artistic eye. Things that I would have missed. I would have never thought to put the bird in there. I would have done the splash of color and been on my way. This looks cool. Awesome. I think it's ready for a signature.
Yep.
And our homework for this week is to check into Johnny Socks.
Johnny Socks.
But we are going to try and get something up on the Johnny Sacks for y'all as well. So keep an eye out. Check the website. Any updates we do will be on the website. Of course, like I said, we're going to send this artwork in and have this formatted for the website as well. So you'll be able to view the finished product on the website. If Johnny has some time tonight, if not, then tomorrow we'll be posting this over on the YouTube. So you can go check it out on YouTube. Don't forget to like, love, and or follow us on YouTube. Or subscribe, I guess, would be the word to use over there. Don't forget to check out Johnny Jalopy on Instagram. He's got an Instagram page, and he'll post this on there as well. Facebook page. We've got a Facebook art page as well. So plenty of different ways to find us. And all of that information, too, is also on the website at the very bottom. I am going to come around. So we can do our send-off. I feel like we haven't seen people in forever. They haven't seen us in forever, I guess is what it would be. Wow. It looks even better from this side, you guys. Just FYI. That is going to print out amazing.
You dig it?
That looks great.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Well, there you go, guys.
Another Monday night in the books.
Stealing my line.
What?
Stealing my line.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You already did it. It's all good. Hey, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. JohnnyJalopy.com. Hats, stickers. If you order now.
Anything you order.
Anything you order.
One of the new Sketchy Live stickers.
Sketchy Live stickers. Available. We've got the new Space Junkie 2 shirt available. We've got the new Jalopy Life. And the logo cinch sacks, the Johnny sacks.
We don't have them available yet.
They will be there soon.
They're going to be there soon.
Keep your eye out.
Johnny sack.
This print is available for $20 on our website, johnnyjalopy.com. Hit us up, and we will see you guys again next Monday. Stay sketchy. See ya.